So we're on the intersection of Blunt and High. I want to show you guys this giant tree that's here. It's in front of a really old school. As you can see, it's just a gigantic tree. It's kind of an older school as well. It's kind of an older school. You can tell by the design of the building, and it's this giant tree right next to it. Intersection of High and Blunt. Not sure who came up with this intersection, but it's hysterical. There's a big tree again. You can see my truck underneath it. It's absolutely giant. Obviously, as we're doing this video, there's a lot of spots that are kind of, more people hanging out and, more activity. Definitely don't want to get caught recording around those there. So sounds like there's parrots up on the trees somewhere. Crows maybe, I'm not sure. So all over Fort Myers, you'll see these taxis. Usually it'll be a Sienna or an Odyssey, and they'll have the flag of the country they're from. So any of these vans that you see with the little flag on the back, or like this one, it's got the blue and the white that lets you know it's either the Salvadorian or the Guatemalan flag. All those are going to be taxis. So all these minivans with the blue and white signs are going to be taxis. If you've ever wondered what the minivans with the flags are, usually they'll put whatever flag the driver's from. It'll be the logo on the van. So you'll see this all over Fort Myers. And it's really, I've only seen this in Fort Myers. It's a very Fort Myers thing. none of these Mexican restaurants are any good though. I mean, a few of them are okay, but I really haven't found any restaurant here that's like exceptionally good. It's almost disappointing that with so many Mexican restaurants, there's a few that are okay, but none of them are like exceptional. They're just like okay. Now, if you get into La Belle or Immokalee, they got much better Mexican food. That house is just gorgeous. Look at that. Old Florida. Some of these neighborhoods right off of Palm Beach are actually beautiful neighborhoods. Old, historic, old Florida homes. Beautiful landscaping, but they're still bad neighborhoods even though they look beautiful. A lot of beautiful little Florida cottages. Big, giant trees. It's actually a beautiful area. There's been some street flooding here. We had a lot of rain. This right here is just beautiful. You got this beautiful big giant tree here. Giant trees. I mean, it's like a giant jungle in the middle of the city here. It's just beautiful, and a lot of parrots. You can actually hear a lot of birds that are kind of like parrot and stuff. There's a lot of birds here. All these palm trees, man. Gorgeous, gorgeous. This is right off of Palm Beach. It's a beautiful neighborhood, but if you look at the news, they just busted a house not too far from here recently. Like being a beautiful looking neighborhood, it still has its issues. It's not perfect, but it is a beautiful looking area with incredible plants, big tropical trees, but just a lot of bad activity is going on in these neighborhoods. So it's kind of sad. It's just a beautiful neighborhood has these problems going on, but there used to be predominantly a white area, but it's slowly become Guatemalan. House right here. I had never seen this house. It is just beautiful. Big, beautiful, historic home. That's the thing about Fort Myers. There's definitely some beautiful historic homes hidden in some of these residential neighborhoods that you might drive by and just see a bad area. But when you spend some time and just kind of pay attention, there's some beautiful, beautiful neighborhoods here. Beautiful homes with a lot of potential. It's just over the years, the area has suffered a lot economically, and it's led to a lot of bad elements moving in. Like right here, you just have a bunch of random shopping carts, but if you pay close attention, there's some beautiful neighborhoods in here, beautiful homes. Let's say it's a perfect place because it's really not, you know? But at the end of the day, I've really enjoyed being in Fort Myers, and the people that I've met here have been great. Just everybody just kind of does their own thing. Nobody really bothers you. Everybody just kind of minds their own business. So I've really liked the time that I've spent here in Fort Myers a lot, really. Like some people might just drive by and see these neighborhoods and say, you know, it's a bad area, but you know, you get off the main streets and there's still a lot of beautiful historic homes. And like I've said, I've only been living in Fort Myers for a year, and the time that I've been here, I've really liked it. And you know, when I lived in Naples, I spent a lot of time in Fort Myers, and I like it. I mean, I think it's a perfect place for a normal person to live. Like right here, you see these homes here. You might just see like a lot of, you know, you come up Palm Beach Boulevard, you might just see people walking around and stuff and think it's a bad area, but there's some beautiful homes by beautiful little cottages, and there's a lot of potential in these neighborhoods of Fort Myers. But like I said, most of the people that were from this neighborhood, they kind of moved out, and then, you know, groups have come in that are kind of migrant, so they're just here for, you know, migrant work or whatever. So it's kind of led to the neighborhood kind of, you know, what was one day a beautiful neighborhood is today just kind of a little bit more run down, and kind of a poor neighborhood than it used to be. But if you pay close attention, you know, these are beautiful little homes, and I just hope that Fort Myers doesn't turn into like a Detroit or a place like that where, you know, homes that were once beautiful go to crap. But it does seem like, you know, this neighborhood maybe 5-10 years ago was in better shape than it is now. It seems like it's just kind of, there's that traction control thing again. Dang it, Chevy truck. And it'll go away. It's just like it came in, it'll go away. There it goes. We're just gonna let the kids play outside in the front lawn. I think it's got a lot of potential, but like I said, it just seems like this neighborhood used to be really beautiful many years ago, and it's taken a dive for the worse. And a lot of the businesses on Palm Beach Boulevard are really struggling, in my opinion. So I think the economical collapse of this neighborhood on the main street has kind of led to the residential streets hurting as well. Now, these motels can be a lot of trouble. Yeah, buddy. Got that motel down there. Got that Motel 5. Got that Motel 2. Got that Motel 3. A lot of the people that work at the tire shops are Jamaican. I see a lot of Jamaican tires. A lot of Jamaican flags at tire shops. Al monte, pa' guarachar. Vámonos pa'l monte, que el monte me gusta más. Este mundo está sabroso. And then there's a lot of like places like this, like food truck stops that are pretty much open till late at night. Got road rage, me, he's all angry. He was mad because he wanted to cut me off. I'm not in a rush. Vámonos pa'l monte, vámonos pa'l monte, que el monte me gusta más. Este mundo está sabroso. Vámonos pa'l monte pa' guarachar. Vámonos pa'l monte, que el monte me gusta más. Look at that guy, he's still road raging people. What an idiot. Vámonos pa'l monte pa' guarachar. Vámonos pa'l monte, que el monte me gusta más. Este mundo está sabroso. And I'm in the slow lane, I'm not like in the fast lane, so it's like, pa'l monte pa' guarachar. Man, that's annoying. Service stability track. Been going off all day. I put some air in the tires to get it kind of level, and that helped for a little bit, but it still keeps coming back, so who the crap knows? There's a new building coming into downtown soon.